We bake about anywhere from 300 to 800 donuts a day, depending on the day.
There are lots of donut shops in Los Angeles, but there aren't many Japanese donut shops. I'm here in Canoga Park at Ring Donuts. Let's go backstage, check it out.
Hi.
Hi. Can I have 2 dozen mixed?
Sure, just like one of everything.
Yeah, I'm sharing. I'm spreading the love of
Oh, thank you. I
my
appreciate it. Do you have sweet? Yeah, sure, we can do that. Hi, my name is Juliette and I'm the owner of Ring Donuts in Canoga Park, California. I grew up as a kid baking cakes like almost every weekend, so it was always a childhood dream to own a bakery, and now I'm lucky enough to get to do that. We're a specialty Japanese donut shop. We've been here for over 10 years. We specialize in baked Japanese donuts. To my knowledge, we're the only Japanese baked donut shop in the United States, so we're a very unique product. So our donuts are definitely different from your standard American glazed donut. I tell people don't walk in expecting a glazed donut because you might be disappointed. Our donuts are more like little sponge cakes. And we offer over 60 flavors. Some are really unique. You know, we have ones that are simple, like honey or chocolate chip. Yeah, so all of our donuts are made with rice flour, so they're naturally gluten-free. We're also a completely nut-free kitchen. And then we also offer 6 vegan flavors that are also dairy-free. So try and be as inclusive as we can so everyone can enjoy our donuts. So our shop opens at 9 o'clock in the morning every day, but I'm usually here by about 5 or 5:30 to start making the coffee, baking the donuts, and make sure everything's prepped before we open for customers. So we bake our donuts in specialty machines. They're actually made from a company that produces waffle iron, so it's pretty similar to that. Each of these machines will make 6 at a time, and we have 7, so we can pump out 42 donuts about every 7 to 8 minutes. They're all baked, so they're not deep fried. They're a lot better for you than a traditional deep fried American donut. So yeah, on a weekly basis, we make probably about 300 pounds worth of donut dough. Even later today, I'm cracking somewhere between 400 and 450 eggs. So yeah, we're looking for anything above 50 grams. Some donuts have, like chocolate chips, or they have fruit in them, so they'll naturally be a little bit more dense. But we're always looking for over 50 grams, and anything less than that, we keep on the side to put on this app called Too Good To Go, which is a really good app that helps reduce food waste in the food industry. Anything that is, below a certain standard, you can sell on Too Good To Go for a discounted price, which is what we do with any donuts that are too small. But it looks like so far, we don't have any that are below 50 grams. But as we train new bakers, it's pretty common. Sometimes half the batch will be too small, but I usually don't have any that are less than 50 grams. Our most popular flavor by far is ube. It started out as a limited flavor, and then it quickly became everyone's favorite. So now we make sure to have it on the menu all the time. Ube is our most popular.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, by far, yeah. I try to draw inspiration for new flavors from anywhere, sometimes from like ice cream flavors or like other dessert shops, but a lot of the inspiration for new donut flavors actually comes from customers. I always welcome, if anyone has an idea, let me know, because I've tried a lot of different flavors, and if they turn out good, then they end up on the menu. I'd say the perfect thing to pair with one of our Ring donuts would be a sea salt cream iced matcha. We have a really good relationship with the matcha supplier from Japan, so we get everything imported directly from there. So it's super high quality matcha at a really affordable price, and it goes perfect with our donuts. So we pride ourselves on being, like a hub for our local community. We have a really strong returning customer base, and I think that's because we put so much effort into getting to know them, learning their names, their background, their orders, their dogs' names. We try and make people feel welcome here as much as possible because we are a family business. If I were to open up another location of Ring, I've actually considered doing it in Hawaii because that's where my mom's from. So I feel like we're a very communal, community-based shop, and I think that the product would be embraced by the community that's in Hawaii. So online, sometimes we're branded as a Pokemon themed cafe, which it didn't start out that way, but just over time, these little Pikachus started appearing. But literally every single one has been a gift from customers over the last decade. My advice for anyone who wants to start a donut shop would be to become a morning person, because the days are really long, the hours are very early, but once the doors open, it gets a little chaotic. So the early hours of the morning have now become my favorite time of the day.
Thank you for everything. If you don't mind signing my badge, that would be fantastic. Thank you. It was a really nice, quiet morning to sit out on the patio. I couldn't decide what flavors to try because they have so many options. So I ended up ordering a half a dozen: honey matcha green tea, Azuki, double chocolate, ube, and strawberry chocolate chip. I also grabbed Juliette's recommendation, the sea salt cream iced matcha green tea. Wow, that's a mouthful. It was a great choice, by the way. Right away, all the donuts have this soft, slightly bouncy texture. Not as dense as a cake donut, but a little more body than a sponge cake. It's a really satisfying middle ground. The honey flavor is gentle and lightly sweet, super comforting. I feel like this would pair perfectly with a hot morning coffee. Next, I tried the matcha green tea donut. The matcha comes through beautifully, earthy, slightly bitter, naturally fragrant. The dough adds just enough sweetness to balance it all out, so it never feels overpowering. This one tastes clean, calming, like a matcha lover's dream. The Azuki donut, which is a limited flavor, brings that classic red bean richness that feels nostalgic. It's light, aromatic, naturally sweet, just really comforting. The double chocolate was surprisingly light for being the decadent one of the bunch. The donut base has a rich cocoa flavor, but is not overly sweet. More like a smooth chocolate cake with a clean finish. It's chocolatey and satisfying without being heavy. It's the kind of treat that satisfies your sweet tooth. The other limited flavor was a strawberry chocolate chip. This one was a fun combo. The strawberry brings a vibrant, fruity sweetness, and the chocolate chips add that rich contrast. The natural tartness of the strawberry keeps it balanced. Not too sweet, not too rich. The ube donut was my favorite of the 6. The flavor shines through with that signature earthy sweetness. A mix of vanilla, coconut, and a little nuttiness. It has that sweet potato meets dessert vibe that's both delicious and beautiful. I'm definitely coming back to try more of their limited seasonal flavors. If you have a favorite flavor I didn't try, let me know in the comments below. If you're a fan of soft, bouncy, Japanese-style donuts, or you're curious about them, this is the spot for you. As a former small business owner, I love supporting small businesses and sharing their stories. Go show them some love. Their info's in the description below. If I've earned your support, please consider subscribing. Drop a comment if you know a small business with a story worth sharing. In the meantime, check out one of these videos, or this one, to learn a bit more about me and why I make these videos. See you backstage in the next one.